everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Margaret, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we are going to be ranking almost every product from Biossance. Biossance is an A+ skincare brand. I love them so much, and I have almost every product from the line. I know that is actually psychotic. Let me just defend myself for a minute. While there is truly no defense to that, I will say only one of these products here I purchased full price. Some of them I got for free when I was working at Sephora. Some of them I got with my employee discount, and most of them I acquired when sometimes at Sephora brands will do like an extra discount for employees on top of your employee discount for like a week at a time or something. And so most of these I got around 50% off. I think Biossance, for like a more mid-tier to luxury skincare brand, is already at a pretty good price point in my opinion. The products are anywhere from like mid-20s to like more like $75, I think, $75, $80, which for the quality and the quality of the ingredients and the research and the development behind these products and just overall the mission of the brand, I think that's a very reasonable price point. But then I got around 50% off of that. And some of these I got in little bundles, which means I got on top of the 50%, like even more off than that. So that's my little like disclaimer. Again, is that really a defense of what's going on? No, this is crazy. This is not normal. This is unhinged behavior. So just a little bit about Biossance. They are a clean at Sephora brand, if that's something that matters to you. They were founded not far from me, actually, in the Bay Area, over in the East Bay. And their claim to fame is the ingredient squalane, which is a really, really nice hydrating ingredient. However, squalane used to be harvested from sharks, and Biossance was actually formed as a brand because they patented vegan squalane. So like your other brands that you see using vegan squalane, plant-based, plant-derived squalane, they probably have bought that patent from Biossance. There's tons of other brands that use this patent that they have. So all their products are based in squalane, which is a wonderful, wonderful hydrating ingredient. Biossance also is really big into like skincare education, always evolving skincare technology. Not only do I love the products, but I love kind of like the origin story, the mission, the way they give back to the environment. Not only do they have like great ethics, but they have great products. So this ranking was really hard. This could change at any moment. I just like went with my gut. I didn't think about it too much. I just like went with my gut, and that's what we're doing. So without further ado, let's get into the ranking. I am going to go from my least favorite to my most favorite product. So let's do it. Hi, it's Margaret from the future, and I am here because I actually have two other products that I forgot about. Future Margaret is going to be popping in twice more in this video to share about these other two products, so I'll see you then. So first up, sad little baby right here, we have the Squalane and Elderberry Jelly Cleanser. I have beef with this product. I think this product is really weird. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they ended up discontinuing this down the line, because this product just doesn't really make any sense. It's supposed to be like a gel cleanser, but like the second you start using it, it just like disappears. It's very strange. I've really never experienced that with any other cleanser before. Like you're just like working it in and it just like is gone within like seconds. It's so odd. And there's really no need for this, because this other cleanser that they have in their line that obviously we're going to talk about in a little bit is also like a gel texture. This is like a gel cleanser that turns into like a very lightly foaming cleanser. And so because of that, it's just like, why does this need to be here? Like I get it's supposed to be a gel cleanser that doesn't foam, but it's a gel cleanser that just doesn't do anything and legitimately just disappears. So this one's not the one, and I don't think it sells well. It's just, this will be gone. Mark my words, this will be gone. So we're just gonna say pass. Sorry, ma'am, but that's gonna be a no for me. All right, we have the Biossance Squalane and Rose Vegan Lip Balm, and I'm really bummed because this did not work for me. And it's funny because I thought it did, and then it didn't. So basically, like, I was using it kind of sparingly mixed in with other lip balms and lip products, and I thought I really liked it. And then like many months later, I realized once I was using this kind of independently for like full days at a time, that this was actually really drying my lips out. And I'm really bummed because I know people really like this. Texture is really nice, the smell is really nice. So yeah, I'm definitely like really bummed about this one. This one is unfortunately a fail for me. This is the Squalane and Antioxidant Cleansing Oil. This is a very effective cleansing oil. I love that it comes in a pump. I am a firm believer that all cleansers should come in pumps. At the very least, they should come in a squeeze tube, but they really should come in a pump if they can be in a pump. Anyway, this is a good cleansing oil. It's effective, it works. My only problem with this is that I just wish it was thicker. Can anyone out there recommend to me a cleansing oil that is like thicker in consistency? Because my gripe with this cleansing oil and the Tatcha cleansing oil is that it's just like thin. Like, I just feel like it's kind of like thin and watery, and I just want something like thicker. I know that's like weird, but like almost a little like serum-y. I know that's weird. Is that something that even exists? I have no idea. So it's possible that I'm like complaining about this product for literally no reason. But I just want something like you can even see it in there. It's just like, there it goes, like wee. But it will sting your eyes. I think honestly, any cleansing oil, any like balm, anything, it's always gonna sting my eyes. So that's why I just don't use it on my eyes. I have different methods of makeup removal that I use for my eyes. That works for me. I wouldn't recommend putting this in your eye area because I do find that it stings. I probably won't repurchase this one, but we've had a good run. I've appreciated your service. This one's just like a meh. Next up, we have the Squalane and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 30 PA+++. So this is a zinc oxide based sunscreen. It's normally in like teal packaging. Mine was limited edition. And I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of torn on this product. I know that this is a really big seller for them, and part of me does really like this. However, I kind of feel like if you're doing like a full 3 fingers lengths of sunscreen like I do every morning, sometimes I feel like this is just a little too thick and heavy to be sitting under makeup if you're really wearing that amount of it. But it's like a really nice glowy sunscreen that is really hydrating, and for a mineral sunscreen, it has a pretty limited white cast. Obviously, nothing's gonna have a white cast on me because I'm really pale, but considering it's a mineral sunscreen, I do find that the white cast is pretty limited on this one. It's like a very like dewy sunscreen, gives you like a very nice glow, and I do think it's nice on like no makeup days or minimal makeup days, but under makeup, sometimes I just find it sits a little heavy. So I'm kind of up in the air about this one. The thing that's really funny about this is that like I always retry it because like for some reason I really want to like this. I'm like, there's a couple products that have been like that in my life where like I'll repurchase it even though I like didn't like it before because like for some reason I'm just like committed to making this work. We'll see how this one goes. Again, maybe I'll try it just kind of like on days that I'm not wearing makeup and try it that way and see if I like it like that. But yeah, this one just sort of falls in like a meh. Oh, there's Brewski. I'm doing what I said I wouldn't do. I'm like changing the order of these things like as we go. Okay, so now that I've moved the order around, we're gonna talk about the other cleanser next. This is the Squalane and Amino Aloe Gentle Cleanser. This is a very basic cleanser. If you have oily skin, you can use this. If you have dry skin, you use this. If you have combo skin, you can use this. This is just like a cleanser that pretty much anybody could use. Like I said, it's got a little bit more of like a gel consistency, and then it's lightly foaming, and I think it's just okay. I had coworkers who were like obsessed with this, and I don't find that I'm obsessed with it. I probably won't repurchase this. My favorite cleansers are the Skin Fix cleanser and the Tatcha purple cleanser, and this just doesn't compare. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't compare to either of those. I am obsessed with those cleansers. And this one just doesn't stand up to that. There's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me. Next, we have the Squalane and Hyaluronic Toning Mist. Again, a fine product. I'm very neutral on this. This is online only. I wouldn't be surprised if this maybe made its way out eventually. It's a hydrating toning mist. I think it's fine. Is it hydrating? I don't really know. This is one of the things where it's like, I don't really know if this does anything. Do you do anything? I'm not sure. I like using it. I put my essence on and then I do a quick like spray of this and then I move on with my life and my other serums. And I think it is just fine. I don't really think I'll repurchase this one. We're still at the point in the lineup where it's like, I don't think I'll repurchase this. And yeah, she's okay. She's just okay. So now it feels so bad because like I like these products, but they're at the end of the lineup and it's just like, I'm sorry, I do still love you, but it's just like, I had to do it. I had to. Brisket. There's too much stuff up here. Want to say hi? Say hi. Hi to the people. Hi to the people. Okay, goodbye. Anyway, so this is the Squalane and Peptide Eye. This is the Squalane and Peptide Eye Gel. There is nothing wrong with this product, but I wouldn't say there's anything special about this product. And that's kind of why it ends up where it does in the lineup. I like it for daytime. It's a great daytime eye cream. It doesn't sit weird under makeup. It sinks in really nicely. It's just fine. This one is fine. I believe it's like slightly up there in price point though, and I just don't think this is probably worth the price. Again, I think it's just very like neutral. I'm very neutral about this product, and I probably won't repurchase this. If I like ended up with it, I would happily use it, but I just don't think it's the one. She's just not the one. Next up, we have the 100% Squalane Oil, and I use this on my body in my drier areas, my more eczema prone areas. I'll use it after I get out of the shower, after I put moisturizer on as kind of like a sealant for just some extra hydration. Again, there's nothing wrong with this product. It's just like not super exciting. It's like literally just squalane oil. But I do really like it. It has no fragrance. It's just like a simple, non-offensive product. I would honestly probably repurchase this. This is just more of a practical, like Lauren May Beauty always says, like a workhorse product. So it's like, I don't necessarily feel the need to like explore other body oils. Like this one is a good price, it's a good quality, and so I think I would probably repurchase this one. Next up, we have our first moisturizer of the day. This is the Squalane and Probiotic Gel Moisturizer. This is really nice. I have panned this actually. Now that I've made a couple of videos with it, it's time for it to go. I'm excited that I get to like recycle it now. It's not just sitting around. And this is a really nice gel cream. I like that this isn't a straight up gel. Like I'm using a little sample of a gel moisturizer right now that is like a true gel, like a watery gel. And this is a gel cream. When you rub it between your hands, there's still like a little bit of like thickness to it, but it's not heavy. It sinks into the skin really nicely. Great daytime moisturizer. My only thing though is I don't know how different this is than a lot of gel creams on the market, because I honestly haven't tried a ton of gel creams. I would potentially repurchase this down the line, but like I want to explore some other things, some other like similar gel cream products. But I do really like this one. This is the Squalane and Lactic Acid Resurfacing Night Serum. I am finally getting towards the end of this. This one I purchased full price with my own money before I ever worked at Sephora, before I knew literally anything about Biossance. This was a recommendation from Dr. Lee, Dr. Maxfield, and Dr. Shaw. They are two dermatologists. They recommended this lactic acid serum for a gentle, sensitive skin, friendly, exfoliating and resurfacing product. I love this. This is great. It's really effective, but it truly is gentle. You're not supposed to exfoliate every day, but if you wanted to, you could use this every single night. I actually use it like I'll do an exfoliating mask for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then I'll do this for like a full night of exfoliation while I sleep. It does smell like lavender. I wish they would take that out. I feel like technically the brand is marketed as like fragrance free. Or I don't know if they market like that, but someone who worked for the brand who was doing training with us did say that the products were fragrance free, which bothered me because they are free of synthetic fragrance. There are a few products in this line that have fragrant ingredients. Things like limonene, linalool, lavender oil, and like some other like essential oils. I am personally not sensitive to those, but I know that it excludes a certain demographic of people who could potentially really like this product. I find this is one of the most heavily fragranced products in the line. We need to move on. This is a great lactic acid. Highly recommend. We have truly moved into the section of like love these products, including this guy, the lactic acid. I do really love that one. We got the big mama right here. This is the Squalane and Copper Peptide Rapid Plumping Serum. This is so good. This is so good. She is expensive though. This is like in the $70 range. I would consider repurchasing this. I would try my best to get it on sale though, because that's really expensive. It's so good though. It's so good. I feel like everyone's always talking about like a hyaluronic acid serum, a hyaluronic acid serum. I'm sorry, that's just kind of boring to me. Most products have hyaluronic acid in them. I'm just like, I'm not excited by that. I just think that it's like, we can do better than just a hyaluronic acid serum. So I like a hydrating serum with like a little bit of spice, a little bit of something fun in it. And let me tell you, this is so nice. And the reason I like this is because it's not just hydrating, it truly is plumping. My favorite way to use this is in the morning, because I will say Copper Peptide, she doesn't necessarily play well with everything. She doesn't necessarily play well with exfoliants or retinol or vitamin C. Like, she really wants to be the only treatment ingredient you're using at the time. And so I use this in the morning. I like alternate between a vitamin C serum and this one. And I just love it. It's just like the most juicy, plumped up skin. Again, it's hydrating, but it's a little something extra. You are expensive, but you're worth it. Same here. This is the Squalane and Omega Repair Cream. This is a very unique product, and that's part of why I love it. I have felt just about every moisturizer in existence. I've used so many different moisturizers, and there truly is nothing like this. It's, again, this is another one of the items that I've panned. Hello. And I loved every second of this. It's super, super nourishing. Very nourishing and hydrating. Great for dry skin. Great for someone who's looking for just like a super rich nighttime moisturizer. But the thing that's really interesting about this one is that it's rich without being heavy in any way. It almost like emulsifies, like it's just the most interesting texture. I highly recommend, if you've never felt this, to go feel it like at a Sephora, because it truly is just like so special, and it's just so like yummy on the skin. It emulsifies into like a balm. Like, it's almost like this weird hybrid between like a balm and a moisturizer. It's so good. I love this one. The only thing is that it's got a little bit of a weird smell, but I will tolerate it because the smell completely dissipates after you put it on. It doesn't have any lasting power or anything. Highly recommend. Next, we have the Squalane and Glycolic Renewal Mask. This is a great exfoliating mask, and I will say I was honestly scared of glycolic acid because I really just didn't think my skin could handle it. It's definitely a strong exfoliant, but you really only leave this mask on for 10 minutes. And the thing that I like about this is that it actually has little exfoliants in it. So like while you're applying it, you get like a little bit of a manual exfoliation, and then you leave it on for 10 minutes, wash it off. Your skin is so smooth. I feel like this is a super underrated product. I feel like it's not talked about enough. I use this once a week and it just gives me like little baby soft skin. Use this and then leave this on overnight. You will literally be like, so soft, so radiant, clear, and just like bright, beautiful skin. This body scrub is one of the best I've ever used. I am so obsessed with this. It is the Squalane and Enzyme Sugar Body Scrub. It smells like a spa. It's this really cute little pink color. It is just so good. It comes in a tube, which is A+ packaging for a scrub. I do not buy a scrub in a jar. I just won't do it. I'm not here for that. I like to get my skin slightly damp right when I get in the shower and then use this and just go to town. And it's so good. This is also at a great price point. And like I said, it smells really good, very fresh and spa-like. I know sometimes people are like against sugar scrubs because they like melt away too easily. This doesn't do that at all. It stays nice and scrubby for as long as you want it to. And again, if you're really trying to maximize your scrubbing effect, do it either dry or with your skin just ever so slightly damp. We're down to our last two little babies right here. This is the Squalane and Vitamin C Rose Oil. This is so good. It's probably my favorite facial oil that I've ever used. I use it at night on top of all the rest of my skincare, seals everything in, makes you look nice and dewy and wet like I kind of do right now. It's not sticky, it's not too thick, it's not gonna clog your pores. It truly is the best facial oil ever. There's a reason that this sells so well and that it's so well loved because she really just is that girl. Again, she's more expensive. This is more like in the $70 range, I believe, but it's so good. This one was from the little kit that they did with Reese Witherspoon. Actually, one of the last things that I bought before I left Sephora, and I just love it. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know what to say other than that. It's amazing. Our final product. This is the Squalane and Marine Algae Eye Cream. This is so lit. This is so good. I am obsessed with this eye cream. A little goes a very long way. It's so thick and nourishing, but it's not too thick. It's not going to give you milia. Don't worry, don't panic. I was using the Skin Fix eye cream before this, and I do really like that one, but this one is better. Although Skin Fix does have a leg up on the fact that theirs is in a pump and this one is in a jar, just not my preference, but I will get over it. This I would 100% repurchase. I have like a million eye creams right now, so I won't be repurchasing this immediately. I have hit pan on it though. Like if you want an anti-aging eye cream that's retinol free, if you're like sensitive to retinol, this is a great option. And it is just like, it's smoothing, it's firming. A+, just so delicious. We did it. We did it. It was hard. It was difficult. It was a journey, but we've arrived at the end. Overall, I am obsessed with this brand. I love these products. I'm so happy I finally made a little video about it. Let me know down below. Have you tried anything from Biossance? Do you have anything on your list? What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions? But that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.